I hope at least one of you guys watching this has played this game because it is really fun and it was a great opportunity to base this crime scene off of this because I thought it'd be so much fun to do. So there's been a body reported on the ship. We have 4 suspects. We do not know which one of these committed the crime because obviously they all say they're innocent. But what's this? We found a hair. One piece of DNA evidence that we should be able to use to lead us to our culprit. The hair was then taken to the lab where its DNA is denatured and amplified to focus on 2 loci. The DNA is then put in gel where the shortest pieces migrate the furthest down. The suspect that matches on both loci A and B is the culprit. So first we will focus on loci A. Here you can definitely see that suspect 2 and suspect 4 are completely innocent because none of the lines match up. So those 2 can be excluded from the rest of this investigation. So looking at the alleles of the rest of the suspects and the victim, you can tell that victim and suspect 1 and suspect 3 all match up with the evidence. So we don't know who the culprit is at this point. When a suspect has been excluded, it'll be excluded for the rest of this DNA sample, and probably the investigation, at least here. So even though suspect 2 matches up very well with suspect 1, which matches up very well with the evidence, we still are not suspicious of suspect 2 because they have already been excluded because they didn't match at locus A. So if you didn't notice, suspect 1 and suspect 3 share a lot of similarities in their DNA. And if you start looking at who's related to who, if they're related by about 50% DNA, it's probably a biological parent. So we'll say suspect 3 is suspect 1's father. So from following the DNA from the evidence and matching it up for each locus, you can tell that obviously suspect 2 and suspect 4 did not. Suspect 3 is off by 1 line on the DNA for locus B, so he's still not. You can exclude him because he doesn't match on every single one. Though he is close to 1, he's close to suspect 1 because suspect 3 is the father, like we said before. And suspect 1, well, he matches on all the lines for all the evidence on both locus B and A, so he must be our culprit, or at least the one that left behind the hair, but we'll make it more conclusive for the purpose of this activity. So you know what that means. Book him, boys.